And I'm telling you, just like learning the laws is speaking us through this Twitter post. This headline sounds like something you will read from 1984. So our mod website for well various games because Fire Emblem Engage is a 3DS game. You have this headline: Game Banana forces Fire Emblem Engage on censored patch to be censored again. First, we need to look at what happened among this week because you have again with the whole face and these dudes were just actually clowning on this this AAA standard of objectifying women. Again, if they just, yeah, you end up looking at an ugly female character, just tell them why do you hate women? Why are you misogynist? And they are not going to know how to respond. Seriously. This is not a face I can relate. See to, sympathize for, or even have a dialogue with. These screens and me too kill it with fire. Even if I didn't want to kill this thing, I want to be on orbit. I want far away from this Q2. It's horrific, and only Contrarian can agree against that. And when you have Sayel, how dare you? This strongly resembles the women in AAA video games. In the West, feminist blood, sweat, and tears were smeared into a real woman with inner beauty. I really love the sarcasm of this dude. Funny, when playing Helldivers 2 with Dia, first thing she looked for was a juicy booty skin. Which way Arrowhead? And then you have the record like this because, Mass Effect 2, the fucking nerfing, and with the Legendary Edition, because, you have fucking feminists working inside those companies. That's why AAA is destined to crash. And yeah, I agree with this one because this is from GTA Online. You have your fucking ugly female Truni character, and then you have NPCs that look far better, and they have jiggle physics. Oh man, what did? And yeah, I was expected what did they did to this character. I'm glad I'm still have my copy of Mortal Kombat 9 because what they did to Jade is unforgivable. Moving on, we have this from a lot of reading because certain characters from Persona. Look at this. This is the. I can only see fucking nonsense. Gunners to have their fun, whereas any sexualization or done of risk in Persona 4 is for the explicit purpose of telling you it's bad under the pretense that it should be making you uncomfortable. Really? They were doing far okay here in Persona 4 the animation. In case anyone makes the argument they were anime only and only show for 3 seconds. They were part of the game. The original PS2 copies, I recommend you watching that in the 7 scenes and playing in an emulator because current Atlus is just filled with the same fucking ideologues. We were looking at Banana game removing mod for Fire Emblem Engage. You have another case, and this is from Jogensha. Either Game Banana is not ready their own rules or is bending them as they see fit, depending if they are offended by the mod they want to get rid of. Nothing about the affected character is indistinguishable, and that was in quotes, because in this slightest or even realistic is a shame GB is popular. Nexus mods is popular, but at this point they are just like that. That's why at some point, I agree with the statement that gamers they get the industry what they deserve, and especially the cocks who don't gatekeep and they don't make a stand up because if you let using them these now buzzwords, they racism. They turned that definition into a buzzword to just rip and corrupt and destroy. And because you have this fucking post from Game Banana. Do not violate the rules of indecent content because the character is known to be a minor. See a specific rule in red. In the author's own words, this mom changed Yukari's body to make her look more corpulent, more stuff where the eyes can escape. And then you have this. They posted this fucking dog shit of excuse, bestial exchange of images, and then they got fucking destroyed by the community notes. GameBanana.com, those host mods contain nude depictions of childlike characters and close-ups of genitals. And they have a fucking link from Game Banana itself. And since it's YouTube and I can't open that. But by the way, probably this mod got saved by that website called Based Mods. So for me, that's okay. You have now a fucking another website that is fighting back and allowing all the good content, the good mods that people like because well, they these fuckers want to dictate what you do with your own media that you own. Or by the well, this is a digital game. You don't own it, you pay it because they can find ways to take it that from you. And of course, this one. And then you have PC Post commented, you have Genshin Impact prawn fucking clown. And this is the game. Even in the Persona Reload, wow, interesting. Is that you? Ah, who thought was it for war mod? Yeah, Game Banana has been fucking clown to Oblivion. And this is what used to be the standard in video games. But well, I need to repeat that women destroyed that. That's why when you hear people mentioning Anita Sarkeesian, Soy Queen, and feminist frequency, it's because, well, they flooded the gates with the fucking parasites flooding in and destroying everything, spreading their fucking cancer. Well, fucking Koitemo, you destroy it yourself. And another post that I actually saw. Western video games developers, cocks. Video game Western artists, cocks. AAA voice actors, cocks. I absolutely agree with that one. Mod size like Game Banana, censorship, cocks. Western localizers, cocks. Gaming YouTubers, the Acclaim and Mutacock. Yeah, fucking cocks. That will close their eyes looking at Stellar Blade because, well, you have the Acclaim or the Ackman, whatever, that was written about people defending the fan service of Resident Evil 4, the original one, and then calling for censorship. And double down on it, but being fucking destroyed by community notes, and then you fucking have this fucking fat Canadian Mutahar. Mutacock. It's Mutacock. Reading about anime content and even doubling down on lolly content despite just fucking fictional characters while he is just clowning people getting Minecrafted by the cartels in Mexico and just saying yeah alive and their heads being taken out of their bodies. That's the kind of people I hate. That's the kind of people that you should pay attention because they are projecting. They are fucking projecting. They always do that. And since there is no common sense being indoors in current year, those filters are off. And then, well, clowning again on this dude. And something, in case I almost forgot, the remaster of Tomb Raider, the first three games, well, it has a caveat because you have this post from Permaband, modern audiences. There goes that word again. A curious overused buzzword that only means censors approved. Pound on audience, that's why I like to call that. Because, well, it's for rewriting history. Mike, what an oddity to say. Sounds very cultural revolution like. And you have this fucking sweet baby ink. Of course, censoring everything, turning it down, making it lame. And you have compulsion games because they released this fucking dogshit statement. Well, you have. But first, before clowning on compulsion games, let's look at this. Crystal Dynamics has condemned the quote-unquote offensive depictions of people and cultures rooted in Russian identity prejudices. I heard this from the aristocrat spoon, and I agree. Media dominated by men, created by men, most of them were men. You didn't deal with this nonsense. Nowadays, they are just doing it. And to the fact that they are just pushing it for a fucking remaster that the ones who are going to play it are adults in their 30s and probably in their 40s because they wanted to play that game that was good from that time. And this is the fucking depiction. This is the fucking nonsense they were pushing. And then you have compulsion games. Many video games are proud of the times they were cleared in, as we look to recreate and remaster these stories for modern audiences. It's important to consider the implication of these harmful portrayals and do our part to rewrite new history. What a odd thing to say, eh? They never stop. They never fucking stop, and I'm just glad I just dipping out of AAA at this point. I already have my catalog, and don't care anymore at this point. I just stick to indies. But something that is worth to mention, well, more Persona in by the way. I think, well, I got to give credit to this girl, Bara Dark. The only one I can actually see with common sense. And and she actually calling out women, feminists, and she, yeah, I give her credit. She has a standout, and I agree with what she said here. The Tomb Raider 1 3, there are instances of censorship. Yes, this might be something most miss, but still censorship and deserves to be mentioned. Clearly wasn't so minor to the devs, or change wouldn't have been made. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that statement. Because you have the original one here, then they do it this. All while there were pushing for this statement. Yeah, if you are going to remaster, keep it. Do not change or try to. Oh, let me the sensor now. In matter of fact, I just at this point, well, Crystal Dynamics, you should not. No, at this point, why I even giving them a word to them? They're not going to listen. They're going to double down. Just fuck them. Fuck them. They don't deserve your money anymore. Unless you are going to fucking grab a remaster, play it at a discount. Well, pay for it at a discount. Go to the seven Seas. And what's next? Oh, from fucking Crystal Dynamics, do not pay for it because, well, they're with sweet baby ick. But that's pretty much everything I needed to say here. Ah, this is gaming in AAA or AAA in gaming. Whatever, it's just fucking dog shit nowadays.